Hi guys, today we've got 6 easy to do chignons. To start, I've left some hair out to frame the face and I'm going to divide the hair in half from ear to ear. Then I'm going to do a regular 3-strand braid all the way to the bottom of the hair, securing it with an elastic band. But on the last turn of the elastic band, only pull the ends part way through to create a loop. And then just pin this on top of the head to keep it out of your way for later. Pop the remaining hair into a low ponytail, and then we're going to make a hole just behind that ponytail and pop a couple of fingers through. Then just pass your ponytail to your fingers and pull it all the way through that hole we've just made to create a twist. Now release that braid and we're going to put our fingers in that hole again and take hold of the end of the braid and pull it all the way through the hole so it sits behind the ponytail. Now taking hold of the braid, I'm going to bring it over to the left hand side so it's going diagonally upwards, tuck the ends under and then just pin it with a couple of bobby pins at the top and bottom of that braid. Next we're going to put another elastic halfway down the ponytail, again only pulling the ends part way through to create another loop. And all we're going to do is turn this loop underneath and then continue rolling the hair until it reaches the nape of the neck. Then if you hold onto this little tube of hair with your hands, we're going to pin it on the left and right hand side so it stays nice and secure. And it really is that simple. Here's the finished look. It's a lovely low braided chignon. Moving on to hairstyle number 2, we've got a messy chignon that's really quick to do and can be done on any hair length that's longer than the shoulders. To start, we're going to split the hair from ear to ear and tie this together at the back of the head. Create a hole above that elastic band, pop your fingers through and then pull that ponytail all the way through the hole to create a twist. Apply some texture spray all over the top of the head. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below and then gently pinch and pull for a bit of messy volume. Next, tie another elastic band about shoulder height, but don't pull the ends all the way through. Just pull them part way through to create a loop, making sure the hair sits on top. Now all we're going to do is take that loop and we're going to tuck it in that hole that we made earlier above the twist. So just take hold of that elastic band and pop it through that hole. Now taking a sparkly comb, I'm just going to pop the teeth through that little ponytail so we catch a bit of the hair from the chignon and a bit from the scalp and push it in. Then secure both sides of the chignon with a couple of bobby pins. And here's the finished look. A lovely low messy chignon, perfect for any occasion. The third hairstyle is a smooth weaved chignon, which is actually a lot easier to do than it looks. To start, I've popped the hair into a low ponytail and left some hair out to frame the face. Then I've got a topsy tail tool. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below. Starting on the right hand side, I'm going to pop the tool through the hair a couple of inches from the elastic band. Grab a section of hair from the ponytail and pull it all the way through. Then just repeat the same steps, just moving across the head to the left hand side, so leave a little gap, pop your topsy tail through, take another piece of that ponytail, keeping in mind it needs to be from the right hand side, pass it to the loop and pull it all the way through. And basically we're going to repeat the same steps working around the head. So we're going to go up and over the ponytail and make sure that you finish on the left hand side. All your ends should be pointing the same way. So we're pulling it through from the left to the right. Once you've pulled all that ponytail through, we're just going to flip the ends back over and then we're going to gather them in our hand and just tie them midway down the neck with a clear elastic band, but don't pull the tails all the way through so you create a loop. Now we're just going to take that little loop here and we're going to roll it up to meet the nape of the neck. So just tuck it underneath and pin it on both sides with a few bobby pins. And here's the finished look. I love how this one looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. Okay, moving on to the fourth hairstyle, we've got a fishtail braid accent to this chignon. To start, I've left some hair out to frame the face and we're just going to pop the hair into a low ponytail. Divide this ponytail in half and clip that right hand side out of the way for later. Now working on the left hand side, I'm going to do a simple fishtail braid. So split this left hand section in half, and I'll show you really slowly to start. I'm going to take a slice of hair from the outside of the left hand section and pass it over to join the right hand section, and then take a small slice of hair from the outside of the right hand section and pass it over to join the left hand section. So it makes a kind of cross in the middle, and you just want to pop your thumb on that cross to stop it unravelling. So I'll show you one more time. Take a small slice of hair from the left hand side, pass it over and join the right. Then take a small slice of hair from the right hand side, pass it over and join the left. And I'll just speed up the rest. All we're going to do is continue doing this braid all the way down to the end of the hair. And then just secure it off with a clear elastic band. Okay, add some texture spray to the top of the head. I'll pop the one I'm using in the description below, and then gently pinch and pull at the hair to give it some more texture. Next, taking that right hand section, I'm going to pop a clear elastic band a few inches from the bottom. Then I'm just going to use my fingers to create a hole from the top to the bottom. And we're just going to twist this section once and then bring that fishtail braid through the hole, and then twist it another time and bring the fishtail braid through to the opposite side. And we're just going to keep twisting and bringing that fishtail braid through the hole until we reach the bottom of the hair. Once you get to the bottom, all we're going to do is secure it with another clear elastic band, but make sure on the last turn of that elastic band you only bring the ends part way through to create a small loop. Now take hold of that entire section and we're just going to wrap it around the base of the ponytail, making sure that we tuck those ends underneath. Then just hold it to the nape of the neck and pin it all the way around the outside of that bun with as many bobby pins as needed. And it really is that simple. Here's the finished look. For the fifth hairstyle, we've got a lovely Sideswept chignon, which is actually really perfect for fine or thin hair. To start, I'm going to loosely curl the hair. This doesn't have to be perfect. I've just used my straighteners and curl the entire head. Once you've got everything curled, grab some volume powder. I'll list the one I'm using in the description below, and apply it all over the crown section of the head and also a little bit at the sides. Make sure you do both sides of the head. Now, taking very small sections from the crown, I'm just going to add a tiny bit of back combing to give the style a little bit more volume, but this step is totally optional. Flip your back comb sections over and just smooth the very top layers out with a comb. Now gather this into a ponytail at the back and secure it with a clear elastic band. Apply some texture spray and apply it all over that crown area of hair, and then gently use your fingers to pinch and pull the hair to give it a little bit of messy texture. Next, we're going to leave some hair out to frame the face, and I'm going to take all the hair from above the ears, and we're just going to smooth this back and bring it over to the right hand side of that ponytail, give it a little twist and pin it to the head with a couple of bobby pins. Then just repeat the same steps on the opposite side. So take all the hair from above the ear, leaving some pieces to frame the face, cross it over to the left hand side of that little ponytail and secure with a bobby pin. Next we're going to sweep all of the remaining hair over to the right hand side, and I'm going to place a row of bobby pins going from the bottom left hand corner, going diagonally up to the right hand ear. So I've just done 2 going from the bottom, and then to secure everything in place I put my third and last bobby pin in from the top to lock everything into place. Section off about a third of that ponytail, and we're going to twist this towards the head, bringing it over to the left hand side just underneath those pinned sections, and then just slip a bobby pin through the centre of that twist, pinch and pull to loosen up a little bit. Now take the remaining hair on the right hand side and we're going to do the same steps, so just twist it towards the head and we're going to place it a little bit further towards the left hand side and secure again with another couple of bobby pins. So you should have a little bit of hair hanging down from the ends, and we're going to pop a clear elastic band on the end of those and then just wrap it around our fingers to create a loop. And we're just going to pin it slightly to the right hand side at the nape of the neck. And it really is that easy. Here's the finished look. Moving on to the last hairstyle, we've got a quick and easy 2-minute low braided chignon. To start, I've left some hair out to frame the face, but obviously this is optional. Then we're just going to divide the hair in half at the nape of the neck and just put each half into a regular 3-strand braid, making sure that you secure the ends with a clear elastic band. So once you've got the right hand side done, just do the same braid on the left hand side. So now I'm just going to take my fingers and make a hole through the top of the right hand braid. Then I'm going to grab the ends of the left hand braid, pass them to my fingers and pull them all the way through that hole. Then we're going to repeat on the opposite side, so pop your fingers through the top of the left hand braid, grab the right hand braid, pull it all the way through nice and tight. Now we're going to take those ends and bring them down to the bottom and tie them in a single knot as if you were tying your shoelaces. Then bring both ends up to the top of the bun and then just join them together with a clear elastic band, only pulling the ends part way through. So we've got a little loop, and all I'm going to do is flip that little loop behind the bun that we've got at the moment, so just tuck it in and secure it with a bobby pin or 2. And it really is that simple. Here's the finished look. If you like these hairstyles, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. I upload every Wednesday and Friday. Let me know which is your favourite in the comment section below.